Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Good morning. Today is Sunday, and I am Brian, and this is Midnight Carnivore. Yes, I had to change the name. It turns out that Carnivore Trucking, there's a guy out there, his name is the Carnivore Trucker. So it's very similar, and I just didn't, I wanted to get away from that a little bit so we weren't competing for the same people. Monday, I got a little bit of yard work I need to get done. I am going to be having lunch with my brother and my cousins. We are going to a Mexican restaurant, and I am bringing pork rinds instead of eating tortilla chips. I mean, they're delicious, but I'm going to have pork rinds with queso, and I'm bringing my own low carb wraps. They say there's 14 grams of carbs, but there's 14 dietary fiber. I'm not a doctor. Now, supposedly, if you have 14 and 14, that makes zero. I don't know. But if you've watched Laura Space, she's talking about when she first started transitioning and doing this, that if it wasn't for low carb wraps like that, then she might not have been able to do it. Um, and I'd say I probably eat about 90% meat, mostly during the week, but we did put a garden in, and we made pickles out of cucumbers. We have zucchini in there, and my wife will, she'll be upset. Like, literally, we put this garden in. I'm the only one eating anything out of it, so I still will be eating some vegetables, but 90% of what I eat is meat. And I'm just about to take my medicine this morning. So for breakfast, we take these two and this one, and then later at night I take this one again with these two. So I just didn't want to think you guys are lying about my medicine, but there's 5 of them there. Good morning. It is Monday. It is about 6:30, 6:45 in the morning. I've been up since 3:30. You guys are probably wondering, what are you doing up at 3:30 in the morning? Well, I got to get ready to get back on the midnight shift. So on Sundays, I go to bed at like 10, or no, I was about 11. Went to bed at 11 and I got up at 3:30, and then I do have to go get blood work this morning at 9. I do have a doctor's appointment on Monday. So I stay up till about 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I go back to bed so I can sleep during the daytime. But something out about the scale that I've been using upstairs. I have two bathroom scales. The one downstairs always says that you're lighter. So I decided I would stick with the upstairs one, because it does. It's like it connects to your Bluetooth, and it shoots like these little electrodes up through your feet or whatever, and it like brings back different type of metrics. So like it'll tell you your weight, your body fat percentage, your visceral fat. It'll even tell you your metabolic age. So I'm 40 years old, and it says mine's 47. That's not great. But what I did find out was my wife was like, "Oh well, you know what? I want to use that scale." Usually she doesn't want to use it because they've definitely been off. So I had to like trying to hook her phone back up to it. We ended up like I hit the button on the back, and it recalibrated it. So now that the downstairs scale and the upstairs scale were actually reading the same weight. So it turns out the scale was off by about 15.5 pounds. So I guess I never really started at 351. I was more at in the 336 range, which at the end of my last video is what I was at. And then I weighed myself. What morning was it? Saturday morning. It said no, it was Sunday morning. Yesterday morning. It said 332. But after I recalibrated the scale, it said so. I just want to give that update. So when you guys see me weigh in on Friday, I definitely didn't lose like 25 pounds in a week. But the scale, I mean, that's great to know. I wasn't 350, but I mean, 336 is not that great either. But we will keep working through this week, and we'll keep you updated what's going on.
I picked up this Suve machine on Amazon Prime. I got a ribeye in there and a strip steak, one for me and one for the wife. We're going to see how that turns out. I'm having steak and eggs, and these lovely ladies here are my chickens who produce us farm fresh eggs every day. And their coop right here is where they hang out during the day until later at night when we let them out. And we have about 6 eggs in there today. I make myself some scrambled eggs, go with my steak. I finish off the steak searing them in bacon grease in a cast iron skillet. And here we have my plate, steak and eggs. But I finished off with some Redmond smoked hickory salt. My wife is doing keto, and she had steak and green beans. So I'm weighing in at Friday, and I'm down to 317, which puts me down from 336. Is almost 20 pounds down. And I've gained some muscle mass here, as you can see in this chart. All right, thanks for watching the video, and make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next week with another weigh-in. Thank you.